What's up, bro?
It was good.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Appreciate you taking the time out and doing the interview.
No problem. No problem.
So, for those of you, for the fans that don't know about you yet, you're a four-star prospect, 2020 class, and a 6'6" shooting guard out of the state of Georgia. And before we kind of dive into your recruiting, just kind of want to get to know you a little better, ask you some pretty fun questions, and get your thoughts on them. So, first, we're going to start with some shoes. What's your favorite pair of shoes to hoop in?
Probably the UIBLs, the 12s, KD UIBL 12s.
Okay, gotcha. And what about your favorite pair of shoes to rock off the court?
Off the court, I say the Travis Scott Forest, the light blue ones.
Okay, gotcha. And if you could have any pair of shoes for free, what would they be? Like off-whites, anything like expensive?
The off-white UNC ones.
Okay, gotcha. I like those.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite NBA team?
OKC.
Okay, the Thunder. Got you. Is Russell your favorite player?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What about your favorite food?
Favorite, like single food, or I could say a place.
Let's do both.
My favorite food is a Philly. My favorite place is Waffle House.
Okay, gotcha. I'm from Alabama. We got tons of Waffle Houses. Everybody goes to them.
Yeah.
What's your dream car?
Audi R8 or a Corvette ZR1.
Gotcha. When did you get your first offer, and who was it from?
I got my first offer 10th grade summer. I think it was June 15th, and it was from James Madison.
Okay, gotcha. Is that when you first started to blow up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, gotcha. And who's your favorite rapper?
Ooh, Lil Baby.
Okay. And also, when did you first start dunking?
I think my first dunk was 8th grade.
8th grade, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your most points in a game?
I had 37 one time. The AAU game, I think I had like 9 threes.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump into your recruitment a little bit. Have you officially cut down your list of schools?
No.
Okay. And do you have any timetable as to when you plan on cutting your list, or are you still pretty open?
I'm working on cutting down my list now, but I don't plan on making a commitment till November.
November, okay. Gotcha. So you've already visited several schools like Butler, Georgia, Clemson, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss. Are there any other schools that you'd like to visit that you haven't yet?
I got visits set up for Xavier, I think Ohio State, and maybe some more unofficials to Georgia Tech or Clemson or UGA.
Okay, gotcha. So let's start off with Butler. That's your only official visit. How was that visit, and what did you kind of take away from it?
The visit was nice. I liked it a lot. I got to talk to the coaching staff, some of the players, about the head coach, Coach Jordan. I talked to Kamar Baldwin a lot, really, because he's from my area. So I was talking to him about how it is to go all the way up out there and what it's like, how you get used to it and all that stuff. So it was really just a good experience.
Cool. And then what about the Georgia visit?
We were up there for a team camp, and so we hit up the coaches to see if we could come up there after the camp was over, just to have a visit unofficially. And then I got to watch the workout, practice, talk to the coaching staff, watch some film, and then they offered after that, after we talked.
Okay, cool. And then what about the Clemson visit?
Clemson visit, I've been there a couple times to watch some games. I watched a couple basketball games, I think a football game before. But they're just real inviting and open, and I really go there a lot. Okay,
gotcha. Any particular reason as to why? Do you have any family ties, or is it just that you just enjoy the campus and enjoy being?
Yeah, I just enjoy the campus. It's close, so it's easy to get there, so we just take the visits.
Okay, gotcha. And then what about Georgia Tech?
Georgia Tech, I've been there probably the most at all the schools. I get good seats at games, talk to the coaches, go to the locker room sometimes. But yeah, that's really the closest, so I'm able to go there as much as possible.
All right, all right. And then the last school that you visited, Ole Miss, how was that?
I went to Ole Miss, I think last year, and I got to watch them practice, watch them work out, tour the campus a little bit, talk to the coaching staff and everything. And it's a good visit, like informative about how I fit in with them.
Okay, cool. So, do all these schools have the same recruiting pitch to you, or is it different? And if so, how does it differ?
Nah, some schools talk about my potential. Some schools talk about development. Some schools talk about my character. Some schools talk about like how I can help them. They all got different things, but it's all based around the fact that I can play basketball and help their team win.
Okay, so if you could give it advice to a coach as to how they could convince you, certain things to talk to you about, what would you kind of say to them? Like, how could they best convince you?
I'm looking for a fit, someplace that people have like-minded of what I'm trying to do. People that's really they don't have good character. They have good character. They're not like bad attitude people. Like everything fits, everything clicks. I'm looking for a system that'll work with my skill set, and of course the academics.
Gotcha, gotcha. So do you feel any pressure to stay home and go to a college in the state of Georgia Tech?
No, not really.
Really, why not?
I mean, I like to be home. I don't like going out too much, but I'm just looking for a fit, so I'm not really worried about where it is or how far it is. But
Okay, so for example, if let's say UCLA offered you, you visited, you loved it, you wouldn't mind going across the country to go to school there.
nah,
You wouldn't mind? Okay.
nah.
Got you. And are there any schools that haven't offered you yet that you anticipate getting an offer from them soon?
Ole Miss, Virginia, and Stanford.
Okay, gotcha.
I think those schools that's about to offer.
Stanford's big time. So, like obviously Stanford is a prestigious school. So does that mean you got some really good grades? Or
Yeah, I got a 4.1 GPA.
4.1 GPA, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a 4.0 in high school as well. So if you, so is there like, have they talked to you enough as to where like, is there like an ACT requirement score to go there, or is it different?
I think for Stanford, I have to take my SAT over because I was like 100 off or something like that.
Oh, really off.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't mind taking it over.
Gotcha. And I missed this question. Is anybody in your family like a Georgia Tech fan? And if they are they kind of like, talking to you like, yeah, you should go here, you should be a Bulldog, whatever, anything like that?
No, I don't have anybody in my family that's a fan for any college.
They're not behind me. Gotcha. They're a fan of wherever you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's perfect. And you said the timetable for your college decision would be November, roughly?
Yeah.
November. Okay, gotcha. All right, man. That's all the questions I had for you. I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate it.